What it do, what it do, you already know who it is. This your boy, Mr. Confident, and you see we had on this gloomy, cold, real cold day, man. It's cold down here in Montgomery, Alabama. They talking about snow. We might have us a white Christmas for real, man. A white Christmas for real. But you know the topics and the promos is brought to you by Redcon1. Remember, use discount code T20 to Curtis for instant savings at redcon1.com. Also, promos is brought to you by Tough Wraps. Remember, use discount code StrengthGain at toughwraps.com. And you know I got them with me. Gonna have me a nice night workout this evening. So you know I got to do it. But hold up. Man, just know when you hear that sound, it's going down. Oh, yes. Yes. Today we're gonna talk about specifics. Being very specific when you're talking to God, being very specific when you're talking to anybody, being very specific. We're living in a day and time now, man, where you can't really sugarcoat nothing. You can't really just expect people to and assume to know what you're talking about. You really have to be very, very specific. My pastor said, when you praying and you talking to the Lord, you telling the Lord what you want, be very specific with what you're saying. You ain't got to come out with no long, drawn out prayer, none of that. Be very specific in what you're asking for and what you're praying for. And also, that go hand in hand. And a lot of stuff that I do, from working out, from going to church, all that, I carry that over to my regular life. And I'm definitely seeing and learning to be very specific with everyone in my life. So many times over the last 3 years, I have been told, you haven't been said this, you ain't specifically say this, or you ain't specifically say that in all my relationships, in all my ships. So again, I'm saying, be very specific in what you're asking for. Not only in relationships, in my personal relationships, I'm not just talking about that, even at work. You have to be very specific, because you didn't tell me specifically this, and you didn't tell me specifically that. And I don't want that. I want you to know exactly what I'm talking about. I don't want you to come back months later and when I'm feeling some type of way about something that happened and you say, you ain't specifically say this. That ain't finna happen no more. I'm just saying that ain't finna happen from me no more. I'm finna be very thorough and very specific. And I've been working on that. And like I said, it's carrying over to every aspect of my life, not just personal relationships, none of that. It's at work too. Definitely learning to be very specific at work. The farther you go up the ladder, the more specific you need to be. Because the farther you go up, the lonelier you get. You know what I'm talking about? But that's just talking about work. But when we're talking about personal relationships, definitely be very specific with what you want. Be very specific when you set your boundaries. Be very specific when you asking, not just setting boundaries, but when you asking for certain things, just be specific. Don't sugarcoat. Don't assume. Nope. I'm gonna say it like this. Assume nobody knows anything. Just go into it like that right there. Assume they don't know nothing. Even if you know they know, still assume they don't know it and be very specific. And if they say, and if you get this, well, you know you ain't had to say that because I already know that. Don't even get offended when they say that. And you just say, I'm doing this for me. This ain't for you to get offended or nothing, but this is for me. For me to be very specific to let you know. Because I guarantee you're going to get that backlash. Because, hell, I done said it. I done said it when posting been specific with me. Like, you ain't got to do all that, I know. But they was just doing what they had to do for them. That third eye, man. That third eye getting over moment. That's all. Hey, y'all be blessed, be a blessing. I done got cold. Y'all don't know. These goddamn tips, man. These tips, they about to freeze up on me. You can see the discoloration right now, man. I don't play, man. I got to go. Y'all be blessed, be a blessing.